What's up, guys? It's Joey Animated here. I have actually missed this pretty much. As you guys probably have noticed, I haven't uploaded anything for at least a little over a month now. I actually just came back from Panama, like, I think today's Friday. That means I came back Monday. Whatever Monday was. I worked Tuesday. No, I'm sorry, I came back Sunday. So, I am back now. I want to, go ahead and continue this now. The reason I didn't post while I was in Panama is because, believe it or not, geez, as soon as I get there, I think the second day of me being there, the freaking computer, I don't know, does this thing to where it looks like it deleted its own audio driver, so I didn't know how to fix this. I technically still haven't fixed it. I kind of just put tape around it, so I found a way to get my audio without needing the audio. Don't ask me questions. Besides that, I want to talk. While I was there, I watched Captain Marvel and Shazam. Thankfully, both in English because I was in it's a Spanish-speaking country, but they do accommodate to for the English speakers because a lot of people go over there. So, I watched Captain Marvel first, so I want to talk about that first. Then Shazam, and then I kind of want to give some thoughts about Endgame, just get it in there. Let's see. Captain Marvel. I would say, let me just say all together, both the movies were really good, okay? They were really funny, like really funny. They had everybody in the theater laughing. But the biggest flaw of both of them is that they didn't have, I guess you can say, like, weight. Basically, you didn't really worry about anything that anybody was going through, any of the troubles or whatever. I will say a point to Captain Shazam, because his did have a more emotion at certain scenes. Spoiler warning, I'm gonna put that in the title, but when he goes to see his mom, especially, like, that was actually pretty. I was like, bruh, I'm about to hit this bit. Like, really? Oh my god. I don't like his mom. That was not cool. But, like, the emotion that they had in that scene was actually pretty heavy. Like, it was, like, tangible. You could, like, feel that. Like, you're like, damn. It got you. It pulled on your strings, whatever you're feeling. Sad or mad, whatever you want to feel. Captain Marvel, unfortunately, doesn't have a scene like that. It has no scenes like that. Everything in Captain Marvel is either a joke, like, comedy, or, ooh, look. But that's not saying that it's a bad movie. So let's talk about Captain Marvel real quick. Captain Marvel, starring Brie Larson. It's a Larson. It was really stylish. It was pretty cool. Gave you this feeling of nostalgia because it goes all the way back to like the 80s and whatnot. And oh my god, 80s or 90s? I think like late 80s, most likely. And it was, it's cool seeing the blockbuster again and other things about it. Little jokes about the internet when the internet was invented. And it was pretty cool, kind of straightforward. It's just really interesting to see Sam Jackson young again. Oh my god, that was awesome. But like I said, that was his biggest flaw, personally. The climax, it doesn't feel like there's much of a climax. It just, she learned how to use her powers, and that's really it. But there's no one to use her powers against. Like, nothing that really poses a threat. Like, if you were to put Iron Man in that situation, it would have been a little bit more challenging. You wouldn't have worried too much, but him going against, a crap invasion of Kree ships, you would have got a little bit. I don't know how he's gonna pull this off. There's a lot of Kree ships and just one Iron Man. He's shooting missiles and she's over here photon blast and whatnot. So yeah, it doesn't feel like there was much of a climax. You just kind of go through it, and it explains the Avengers, basically, like how it was started, and Nick Fury's first encounter with aliens and whatnot, and what opened his eyes. One thing though that I noticed, I don't know if anyone's talked about it because I haven't watched any videos about Captain Marvel and people talking about the movie, but there's a little, I find continuity errors pretty funny at times, especially if I notice it on my own. I'm happy. One thing I did notice is that in Iron Man 2, no, no, the first Iron Man, sorry. The first Iron Man, when Phil, Agent Phil, was talking to Pepper, and he's like, oh, I'm part of this organization. He said,
I'm Agent Phil Coulson with the Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division.
That's quite a mouthful.
I know. We're working on it.
Pepper Potts was like, oh, you know, you should probably get a better name for your organization. He's like, yeah, we're working on it. So that was back in 2008, right? Why in this one, that's all the way back in late 1980s, they're already going by S.H.I.E.L.D. That was just one little thing I noticed. But besides that, the movie itself was pretty cool. It was really funny. I love the... I guess you got to call him an antagonist, because he's not the bad guy. He's the antagonist. He opposes the hero. But at the end of the movie, they get together. So the real bad guy ends up being Jude Law and the Kree, basically. Besides that, yeah, the movie, again, it was really funny. It's very much worth a watch, you know, if you're like ever like chilling out or whatever, just sitting down with some friends. Yeah, totally watch it. If it's still in theaters and you're still able to go see it right now, like, the bigger the better screen, right? So yeah, totally check it out. It was actually pretty good. Now Shazam. That one was also good. I know you guys are always worried. DC Dark and Gritty, or Dark and Gritty, but they also try to put like a really funny element in there because they know they're dark and gritty. But this one, it's like they pay attention and they kind of fix it. You know, it's not too dark, too gritty. It's barely dark and gritty. Honestly, it actually has very vibrant colors. Like, it has way more colors than like Civil War. You know, Civil War, if you look at the actual footage of it, like, yeah, you compare it, it looks very bleak. This one, you know, it's very appealing to the eyes. It has a comic book accurate costume, and they really captured that, like, that feeling of, you know, what it would be like to be a 14-year-old kid who is bestowed with powers of gods. And yeah, what you would do, you know, pretend to be 21 and older, because obviously you look 21 and older, and just do stupid stuff with your powers and end up messing up at times, and learning, you know, like, growing up at the same time and learning how to use your powers, and, you know, who you should use them against and why you should use them. And they actually did a pretty good job. The only thing you really have to do while watching that movie is just really get it out your head. Don't pay too much attention to the costume. If you like the costume, awesome. Just know that it's comic book accurate. But if you think about it like I do, it's like, compare his to Superman's costume with Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck's Batman. Even Aquaman's attire. And nobody else got a movie. Even Aquaman's attire. It's like, it's fitted, but you know that they're big. You know that they did the work. I don't exactly know whose fault it was, whether it's Warner Brothers or Zachary Levi, the guy playing Shazam. It would be his fault if he was already told by Warner Brothers, yo, you got 2 weeks to, you know, get big. You can't get big in 2 weeks. I don't care what anybody says. Like, hell no. If you're not already big or have already been big, you're not gonna get big in 2 weeks. You can get fit, you know, like, pretty nice toned and stuff like that. But like, to, you know, like, go up against Superman, and then you're gonna be standing again, like, next to Aquaman and stuff like that, and you're Shazam. You're gonna be going against Black Adam, Dwayne Johnson. They're all freaking big. So, dude, you can tell that he's kind of like a, I'm not gonna call him scrawny, but he is skinny. He has that skinny neck and skinny face. But then, you know, there's just big ass biceps and stuff like that. I was like, dude, you can kind of tell that it's padded, and it's so damn annoying. But after you get that out your head, honestly, you get that out your head, you will enjoy that movie. Only other thing I don't like about it, I don't really like Mark Strong's villain. He's done a lot better job in other movies like Kick-Ass. That's one of my favorite movies with him in it. And then he wasn't the villain. He wasn't the villain in this one, but I still enjoy him being in it. It was Kingsman Service, because he's just really a delight. Anyways, besides that though, those are the biggest negatives, and they're not even that bad. This movie has some shock factors. Like, there's this one scene that, like, that was some really pushing the limit PG-13 in that scene, because it's like somebody got their head bitten off and like someone brutally gets thrown out a window. I don't mean like the window's already broken and you push them. That's nicely throwing someone out a window. I mean like you grab somebody by the shirt and you chuck them out through the glass, and that's a corporate building office, you know, one of those kind of offices, like a skyscraper or whatever. I'm positive that their what do you call them, glass panes have to be at least maybe like that thick or something. They have to be thick. Otherwise, I can't think of a reason why they would be that thick, but I just feel like it would. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that they're thick panes. So to be thrown out the window with such brutal force that you just go straight through and fall to your death, it's like, oh my god, you already messed up in the face and whatnot before you even hit the ground, and then you're gonna splatter. So yeah, that scene was really it was pushing it. I still enjoyed it. But yeah, besides that, the movie was really enjoyable. Honestly, it had a lot of laughs in it, and yeah, both of these movies, Captain Marvel and Shazam, really funny. Personally, let's see, I think I would go with, I don't know which one I would see over which one, honestly. Even though it bothered me more just because of the outfit, I think I would choose Shazam over seeing Captain Marvel. It just had a little bit more to it. It still had that factor of same hero, villain, but we both have the same powers. It still has that issue, but it's whatever. It was very enjoyable. And now Endgame.
If we do this, we'd be going in short-handed.
Yeah, you mean because he killed all our friends?
We owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
It's not about how much we lost. It's about how much we have left. We're the Avengers. We gotta finish this. You trust me? I do. You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Tickets on sale now.
If you haven't gotten your tickets already, you need to buy that as soon as possible. Like, I'm making this video on the 12th. It might come out 13th or 14th. I'm trying to get out as soon as possible. But you need to buy your tickets soon as freaking possible. Because, like, I mean, I was checking tickets yesterday and the day before yesterday, and they're already selling out. If you're trying to go to, like, IMAX, RPX, or IMAX 3D, regular 3D, whatever you're trying to do, you can actually get your tickets for the 25th. If you order online, I don't know, about going out to the actual place, but you can watch the movie on the 25th, even though it comes out on the 26th. Isn't it freaking awesome? So I'm getting my tickets today. I want to go with the family and some friends, so everybody needs to get on their bank account and get the money, and let's go. Otherwise, I'm leaving you, because I'm gonna go see that movie, and I will be doing a video about it that freaking night. So you can expect it like the 26th. Another thing I have to say about Endgame is these trailers that are coming out, do not believe anything you see, because don't forget, the Russo brothers only allowed 8 to 15 minutes of the beginning of their 3-hour long movie to be used in for the trailer. So all that we've seen in the trailers, I enjoy seeing it, but I'm not gonna believe anything that I see, because they've already lied to me about, they lied to all of us when we got that running shot of you know, Captain America and Thor, what's his name, Hulk in the background of Wakanda. It's like, you straight up lied to us, dude. Hulk didn't come out since the beginning because he got dogged. But you know, they did that to mislead you, so that way all these people making theories and stuff like that doesn't ruin it. Not that they ruin it, but you know, they kind of spoil the surprise or whatever. And yeah, and then I think another thing, they lied about something else. And then they also lied about the title. I think, yeah, they legit came out and said, a couple people guessed Endgame was the title for the movie, the new movie. And they were like, nope, not it, nope, that's not it. But then it came out as Endgame, because, you know, Black Widow has said, oh, this is the Endgame. And they were saying, oh, it's nothing that was said in the movie. They lied about that. So I'm like, what else can they lie about? And now this being probably the biggest movie of 2019 and to come, this movie, Endgame, it's like, what else could they be lying about? Like, I don't trust anything. Like that shot where you see, the multiple shots where you see Tony Stark and Steve Rogers together, Iron Man and Captain America together, you're happy, obviously. That says, oh, okay, and Nebula's back. Nebula and Iron Man got back from nowhere in space, thank God. Okay, sweet. That's nice to see them together. But think about this. This is my little theory. What if it's like, you know, let's say they're not actually there, they just input them into the trailer to kind of throw you off, but what really happens is Captain America and his crew, they fly out to fight Thanos, and then they get there first, and then Iron Man and Nebula, let's say, end up finding their way to that planet as well, because let's say Nebula just knows where he is. She's Nebula, his daughter. So they get there as the fight is like ending, and like they just get wrecked. And before Steve and Tony can like reconcile their relationship and like fix it, Thanos ends him. Like how messed up would you be if that happened? Like, and you know they haven't talked since 2016 Civil War, and they didn't get a chance to meet, and like Tony had the phone in his hand and they still did not talk. You know, that would mess me up, and that would be such a good throw off. I would die in theater. I know everybody would just start yelling, because I can't wait to get the reactions. That's gonna be really awesome. But just think about that, something like that happening, whether it's Captain America dying before he can talk to Iron Man, or Iron Man dying before he can talk to Captain America. Just think about that. That's my little hypothetical theory scenario, whatever you want to call it, and it would be pretty just agonizing. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think about my little theory. I want to hear you guys' theory about it, and then even after Endgame comes out and we all watch it, I still want to hear what you guys think about it. I will be making a new video by then, but still, if you like this video, please do like and subscribe. Help me out a lot and lets me know what I need to make more of. And yeah, you guys have a great day. I gotta get ready for work, dude. I haven't worked in over a month, so this sucks. This very much sucks, because now I'm back in reality. Alright, you guys have a great one, okay?